Hi everyone. Western Hockey League teams were busy stockpiling youth this morning at the annual Bantam Draft, and this was the first draft for Brad Robson as Hurricanes GM. His first move was to trade down in the first round, giving up their 6th overall selection to Brandon in exchange for 20-year-old goaltender Corbin Bowes and the 17th pick overall. And they took a big goalie from Edmonton in Stuart Skinner with that selection, but the steal of the draft might have come at number 72 overall for the Hurricanes in Medicine Hat native Jagger White. For his part, Robson says draft day was very successful for his hockey club.
We had a need, something that had to be addressed by the hockey club, and I think like for all the returning players, like the 21 guys that are coming back from last year's team now, I think it just gives everybody within our organization the confidence that we need, and having Corbin in our lineup is going to help us. We got to get off to a good start, and with Corbin in the lineup, I think we will, have a bright future.
Never hurts to have a 20-year-old in net, I can tell you that. Now, I also want to mention the Ice and Tigers first-rounders from today. Kootenay picked 9th overall and chose left winger Jared Legion from the Prairie Storm in Saskatchewan, and the Tigers took defenseman David Quenneville from Edmonton 10th overall. The Vancouver Giants had the first overall pick today, and to no one's surprise, they took Tyler Benson of Edmonton. Many are predicting stardom for this kid. He put up ridiculous numbers with Edmonton's Southside Athletic Club this season, and choosing him number 1 overall was a no-brainer for the Giants.
Yeah, he's good. He's very, he has a lot of the intangibles Brendan Gallagher had. I think he kills penalties, he blocks shots, he hits, obviously scores a lot. And we just thought the package was too hard to turn down. Actually, our owner came in for the draft. Last time he was at a Bantam draft, we drafted Terry Ryan. So that's a lifetime ago. So, hopefully this kid's a top 10 NHL pick, much like Terry was.
Calgary Hitmen had to wait until the 18th overall selection before they went up to make their choice, and with it they picked Beck Malenstein, a center out of Penticton, BC, playing with Okanagan Rockets. He's 6 foot and 160 pounds, and the Hitmen were surprised he was still available at the 18th position. He reminds them of a former Hitman.
He kind of reminds me a little bit, in the past we had players here like Brett Sawney and that type of player. He's a powerful skater, maybe a little stronger skater than Brett, but that type of guy. And we think that we know what Brett did for our team, and we can think this guy could do the same too. So.
Now, also following the Bantam draft closely today was Florida Panthers winger and Lethbridge native Christopher Stieg. He says he was disappointed to see some local talent leave town, but is excited for the future of Lethbridge-born hockey players in the dub. He's talking about Cody McDonald, who went 24th overall to Prince George. Jordan Roy was taken by Tri-City, and Tanner Miller is now a member of the Calgary Hitmen. Versteeg says he's proud of those kids, but sad to see they won't be in Hurricane red, blue, and white in the future.
When you have players like these guys in Lethbridge, and you see how high they all go in the draft, you would like to see them go, to your hometown team. You see teams like Brandon and a lot of teams that are successful throughout the years take kids from around the area. But it's just great to see that the kids coming out of Lethbridge are, getting stronger and stronger every year.
It's a good picture, Chris, too. Versteeg is continuing to recover from a lower body injury. He'll return to the lineup next season with the Cats. Now, the Brooks Bandits wrapped up the round-robin portion of the inaugural Western Canada Cup tournament in Nanaimo, BC last night. The Bandits took on the Manitoba champions from Steinbach and won easily. The Bandits now have a record of 3-1. Well, the spring-like weather has finally arrived, and so too has horse racing season. Hoo-ha! The ponies are back on the track at the Rocky Mountain Turf Club and Exhibition Park. The race season officially opens on Saturday with over 400 horses set to take part. There's 6 live races ready to go. Plus, it's Kentucky Derby Day. The boss, Max Gibbs, says there's plenty to be excited about on opening day.
Saturday will be a big day. Not only will there be 6 live race days here in Lethbridge, it's Kentucky Derby Day. And actually there's 2 Canadian connections running in the Kentucky Derby, which is pretty exciting. So you can come down and watch 6 live races, 2 quarter horse trials, and the Kentucky Derby and all of the races in North America.
Catch all the excitement starting late Saturday morning. Horse racing is a good time. The Kentucky Derby kind of snuck up on me because it's still winter in these parts. I didn't realize.
Well, we're going to show you some summer fun coming up next.
Good, I hope so.
This is what you could do on the beach,
Holy
too.
cow.